Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the Tennessee River Campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the Pat's Turnpike, followed up by the Westwoods. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Our regiments for today: on the CSA side, you have Colquitt's Brigade, 12th Virginia, 2 Corps and 3 Corps, whereas on the Union side, you have Sussex Brigade, Iron Brigade, Pennsylvania Army, I Corps, and the 5th New Hampshire. Server pop for tonight's fight is currently 213 Union right now, up by 7 infantry. Artillery-wise, though, CSA taking 10, Union taking 2. So our infantry balance is going to be 15 in favor of the Union side. Frontline reporters for today. On our Union perspective, you have Zoo from the 5th Florida or Sussex Brigade. And then on the CSA side, we have Archer from 6th Louisiana or 2 Corps. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground and also see what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment of this video. So Pat's Turnpike, we don't know the exact ticket advantages that the attacking CSA side has, but we do know in this update 2-3 months ago, I think it was the most recent update, I don't entirely remember, but the devs gave the defending Union side a 7.5% buff in tickets. Now, based on what we saw last Wednesday in Smoke and Steel, that does not help the Union side whatsoever. Weapons on this map, CSA attack, they have the Palmetto sharpshooters with the Enfield or the Mississippi. NCOs can take the Whitworth that have the scopes. And the CSA has the 5th Virginia with the option of the Enfield Springfield 55, but more importantly, the Springfield 42, which acts as a shotgun. Union, on the other hand, they have the 114th Pennsylvania with the Springfield 61 and the 2nd U.S. with the Springfield 61. NCOs have the option of the scoped Sharps rifle. So, how CSA likes to attack this map, generally what I've seen is CSA will bring their forces either into the open field here and engage in a shootout over the open field, or they will push up through the wood line here. Now, generally, CSA will take the 5th Virginia Regiment, the guys with the 42s, the shotguns, through the woods and cause mayhem. And then they'll take the guys with the rifles, the Enfields, into the open field. And I mean, you got CQB and 12th VA out over here right now. And they are, in fact, not the guys with the 42s, it appears. Meanwhile, the CSA back here, I assume, would have the 42s. You got 3rd Corps over here. It's a little difficult to see on a moving target, but looks like they might not be having them as well. So, interesting approach here. But CSA seems to be splitting up their team right now. Most of their guys holding in the open field on the right, with some holding really far back in the left. Now, Union, their job on this map, they got to defend, right? Generally, Union likes to set up in the woods because CSA mostly pushes through the woods. Union just has to hold them and not get pushed back. It can be a very difficult thing to do, especially with the ticket situation, which even though Union got a buff in tickets last couple times you've seen this map, Union's had a very difficult time having a ticket lead on this map. And they just got to hold the woods the best they can. If CSA move through the open area here, they can just try to contest them. It's very hilly out here, so they can use the defilade. But you got the point in the center of all of it. CSA is sitting back. I don't know why. Maybe there's a new rule for the campaign that I'm missing, but CSA is taking their dear sweet time right now.
Mike, I can barely hear you.
This fog makes it a little difficult to see what's going on as well.
There you go. I can hear you a little better.
But you got 2 Corps guys moving up center with some CQB. You had a couple of skirmishers here for CSA push up. Bushman there taking some shots, but I don't know why CSA is holding back so far.
Oh shit, I did not see the line back here.
But 2 Corps is the group to first post up. The officers in this event, they don't have a Steam chat. They talk in-game with each other. Or they can use the in-game text chat, which that's what it is. Normally the messages auto pop up, but or rather I just turn it off because it looks, there's enough stuff on the screen as is. So it also just looks a little off at times. But you CSA left is starting to push up. That looks a little off as well. 3 Corps starting to push forward here. CSA's playing very cautiously right now, maybe trying to see what Union wants to do. Which, taking the first, 5 or so minutes of the round is a while. 12th VA pushing up on the right side.
I see someone right. Good shot, Daddy. Good shot.
Those CQB skirms push up. 3 Corps is getting into the woods now. Most of the CSA team is in the open. The I guess nicer part, you could argue if it's nicer, that might not be the right word for it, but on the smaller pop servers, there's a lot less people dying. And to make the game go at the same pace as a larger pop server where a lot more people are dying, these tickets scale in the server. So if there's less people on a server, less people are dying, each death is going to be worth more tickets for your team. Whereas on a higher pop server where a lot more people are dying, each death is going to be worth less tickets overall. And that's to make sure the games stay at roughly the same pace. And so these smaller matches, I mean, again, 223 is not small, but compared to what we normally have of 300, 350, 400, this is small compared to that. Each individual action has much more importance. So we'll see how it plays out. And that's the crazy thing is we see 223 people. By we, I mean me. It could be other people playing the game. If you're just seeing this game for the first time, you might think it's a lot, and it is. But expectation and comparison is a beautiful thing. So CSA have pushed up into the woods, starting to get into a shootout. This Union defensive line, you got 5th North Carolina on the right side, 59th to their left, with banners to their left. That's all Sussy Brigade. Then you have I Corps on their left, kind of shifting this Union line. You got 1st Delaware, also part of Sussy Brigade as well, and then holding really far away from the fight. You got Pennsylvania Army talking to the 2nd Wisconsin officer, and then 5th New Hampshire. I don't know where Iron Brigade. I think I might have missed them. Yeah, they are. So, Union just keeping distance. CSA pushing up, getting to a shootout. They pushed up on this side as well. Union not really taking artillery, so there's nothing they could charge out. But if CSA wanted to take the guns to the top of the hill, they can. Spot the... I'll use them on the Union position.
We are numbered off, sir. We could do shit with that.
I mean, this battery position is really bad for Union, this one. Because, I mean, you can't you can shoot into a woods if you want to, which, I mean, you got Jeff here doing that, but, I mean, there's a hill there, there's, oh my goodness, there's a hill here too. And you could see the CSA artillerymen have taken the Union guns. And already, too, looking at the tickets, there's barely been any combat, and yet CSA has a slight lead. So,
He has been, but he
it's good news for CSA.
There you go.
But it's surprising to see CSA sit far back. This is maybe why, at least, I mean, who's the 5th Virginia Regiment? 2 Corps and Colquitt's, yeah, and they're out on this field here, and they didn't have a... I didn't see them having the 42, so it seems that the CSA side wants to have this be a shootout. And, I mean, that's the thing. A shootout can work, too. At least when we watched this on Wednesday, the shootout was working. The charges worked as well. Both options worked well. So, I mean, the shootout... The question with the shootout is, can you deal enough of a ticket loss to the defending side to justify doing it over the long run? Because it can get kills, but you're limited on time. 45 minutes when the round starts is a lot of time. But in terms of War of Rights, with the amount of tickets you have to get down on a defender, it can sometimes not be the case. Obviously, it depends on the round, but...
I guess we're not moving up.
Okay, yeah, we're moving up to the...
They're still there.
And Union lines are starting to push up. I mean, it's hard to tell with the trees, but there's slight defilade that the Union has here. And you can see the elevation of the hill just goes upward. You can also, through the zoomed in cam, just see the CSA. I mean, just looking here, it's hard to see. Right-click, see the flags. There's a good amount of CSA just sitting right there. So Union at least pushing forward. I mean, the thing is, Union can... Yeah, it's a nice spot, so you can get Union wanting to push up there. 3 Corps, on the other hand. I mean, they're just kind of... They are kind of exposed. They're just hoping the bushes provide more of that visual cover. Not cover that actually blocks bullets. If bushes could somehow block bullets, that would be a day to remember. But it's really fascinating because I'm pretty sure like 80 to 90% of the people or the regiments, or at least a good majority of them, played in the Wednesday event, and this is just a polar opposite of a strategy, which is interesting. It's fascinating. But again, we're in a campaign event. Could be different stuff at hand.
Beautiful shots.
And I mean, this is a side hobby thing, so don't want to spend too much time on it. Because watch 6 events a week. If you go to the coordination and all of that, that doubles that right away. And I mean,
Come back to me, my children. Come back to me.
it can be a lot.
Yes.
But
Welcome.
I mean, Union's down half morale stage. CSA almost down half morale stage, but they're winning on tickets. They've really been fighting for the past 7 minutes. I almost said the thing I didn't want to say. We can't say that meme here. Memes that have a reason behind it are funny. I guess I don't. That one doesn't. That one's not funny. The 6-7 meme. What a meme. It feels like it'd be one of those things where it's so bad it's so good. But CSA continuing to keep the distance. Right now, the pace is not sufficient enough for the shootout. If you're trying to at least knock the defending team down a consistent pace throughout the match, you need to hit them to engage the next morale stage by the 30-minute mark. So CSA's got to pick up the pace a little bit. 3 Corps starting to push up Union. Looks like their line's backed off. But, geez, these Union lines getting really good shots on 15th here.
They're right here behind this rock in front of us.
I mean, I wonder. There is a little bit of sunlight on the CSA, and it makes them pop out a little more than if there wasn't any shade. At least, I mean, you can see the guys in the sun. It's not that big of a difference, but...
Let's just get back on the fine line and shoot them. Back on the fine line. Back on the fine line. Pull the flag back to the rocks, and let's keep doing what we're doing.
And I mean, based on what I'm seeing in chat, we're using too much time here. It's starting to pop up a little bit. So CSA is going to have to push the pace somewhere, or just continue with the shootout, right?
Oh, I just saw one of them move. Yeah, you're not lying.
Because again, trying to keep a consistent pace, want to knock them to engage the next morale stage by the 30-minute mark, taking losses the stage after that at 20, 10 minutes breaking, and then last stand at 0. That's not a winning. I mean, hitting your opponent last stand with 0 seconds on the clock is not good because that means the team is still alive, but maybe a little faster than that. But the general idea is still there. 12th VA is starting to push the pace, though. Are they just going to go right into Iron Brigade?
Keep going. Get that. Get him, Tito. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud? What do you need, bud?
And Iron Brigade's just going to take hits there as they walk off into the woods.
They're moving into the caissons. Oh, here it comes. It's gonna hurt.
So that's good there. More charging center. 15th Alabama going in.
Oh, what the fuck?
So Union line holds. I'm surprised JD did not join in this. I mean, they're only now starting to move up. 2 Corps watching from above. Looks like they're starting to shift down, but Union heavily outnumbers CSA right now over here. CSA went in independently. They're still up on tickets. But, again, time is still a bit of an issue. If Union could potentially get some CSA flags down here, it could be huge because CSA main spawn is a little ways away. But good flag discipline from CSA. Bermuda here. I think he was the one to run the flag out, but Union lines reform. And, I mean, they got tickets down a little more, but... I mean, we're almost 15 minutes into the... Well, okay, we're really good at math here. 16 and a half, we'll say that. I mean, 16 and a half minutes into the match, and Union just hit engaged. I mean, you're looking... At the current pace of CSA, which we could assume will not stay true for the rest of this match, but it could. They'll hit Union. It's like very close to breaking by the time the clock hits 0. So they gotta cook that pace up a little bit. At least a little neat. Good to see Archer down there with his binos on in the top left. See the view. It's neat. I mean, just look at that. The binoculars have a glossy effect to it. That's interesting. Huh. This is the ever-changing battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, CSA did get Union down to engage. It's a very systematic way to play the game, that's for sure.
Crunch, call it, crunch.
Same target, company! Take aim!
I thought he was
Steady! Fire! Reload!
Reload.
Ooh, shot early. Ooh, shot early. But, I mean, the Union defensive line, I mean, they're spread out in the woods. They're a little clumped up. They're wow, did the opposite thing in the same sentence. They can kind of be clumped up in the woods in their line that they're in because they got the trees as cover. But, I mean, Iron Brigade, 2nd Wisconsin out here spreading out, one man per post. Still dying in formation, but keeping yourself spread out. Minimize those ticket casualties, but 12th VA shifting over to where 2 Corps at.
Hold on this line.
Seriously, you shoot the shit out of them.
Oh, that's a barrage. Both over. That's kind of a hard angle. It's a little hard to see with the smoke, but yeah, they can't shoot up and then the bullet go down, or the bullet, the shell, the case, whatever, go up and then down, like in a diagonal sense, not like an arced sense. It's a not easy shot. Surprised they haven't just tried to roll the cannon up here.
That's why we move, buddy.
But I mean, CSA's at least 12th VA shifted over to the wood line. I think it's what CQB is still holding in the open. And CSA now drops to engage.
Yep.
Wow, the sun's really tiny. It looks kind of beautiful in a sense. It looks like Sauron's eye, just with the rays coming through the clouds. This game's so beautiful. The fact that it's made in CryEngine, something I've never heard of before. But CSA is going to charge something they need to done. Union just volleyed.
Right here. He's out these.
So bitch boy.
Come here.
Oh, we're behind us. You guys better run. Your officer's dead. Run.
It's over now.
Get out of here.
And I mean, it's so hard to see what's going on. CSA line seems to be breaking through this Union right.
Come here, you little bitch. Come here, come on, shoot me. Yeah, you gotta be quick than that.
Melee, you guys are reloading.
And so, I mean, Union line will hold that. The right got hit a little hard. And that ticket gap is growing a little bit. Looks like a second wave. JD. Actually, maybe they went in late. Who knows? But here comes JD.
At least shoot somebody next time, Puppy. Hold the line, hold the line. Don't counter, hold the line. Hold the line.
Hey, goddamn monster, come here, boy! Come here, bitch boy, come on!
Do not counter. Brace, brace, brace.
Hold the line.
Don't stab me!
Press C,
Get that
press C,
Rambo.
shoot and
Get
stab,
that
please.
man.
You don't stab
Yeah,
me.
press
I
C.
stab.
Press C, look
So
back.
Union line will hold. Granted, not all CSA went in together. A little spread out. And I mean, if we look at numbers again, 237 Union right now is up by 11 guys. And then considering the artillery and balance, Union just has one guy and an officer, so I don't even know if we can count that. But I mean, it's a 20-man infantry in balance in favor of the Union side right now. And that's just going to be rough for CSA. CSA's played a good game in terms of tickets. Time is still very much an issue. That charge was very good for them, but it's,
Shoot him in the dick. Full kit, shoot him in the
you know,
dick.
it's not enough.
Get him, boys.
So, I mean, CSA can give themselves more time by early capping the point, but
Charging this week.
in order to early cap, they're going to need to throw the Union off the position just because Union can quickly reinforce the point. Or if CSA just runs onto the point, Union will turn their line, face this way, and shoot the point. Because, I mean, these are easy shots, and Union will have the cover of the woods. So, CSA is going to have to win a charge, or at least force Union back to do so.
Keep it low, boys. Keep it low in the thickets.
But
Guys,
you sit back for the first, 16 and a half minutes of the round, and you really start to limit yourself. Because, you have less time to do something, you start to stress a little more about the deadline, and then you panic. And so it looks like Colquitt's brigade is going to be that group to push up and try to early cap. Union should not let them early cap, if at all possible. Just because Union, right, you're defending. You want that clock to click down to 0. If CS is early capping, that's at least telling me as Union that we're doing good on time. I mean, just even looking up on the top, we're doing good on time. Now, Union could potentially let CSA retake, or cap the point, and then Union retakes it right away. Because Union, since they're down on tickets, and if they retake the point from a counterattack, they could regain tickets. But then that takes a couple minutes off the time. I-Corps shifting out alongside with Iron Brigade, and it looks like they're going to force Colquitt's off. Colquitt's has got to get that flag out of there.
Shoot him, shoot him.
CSA should really push up into the woods. I don't know if CSA, though, realizes how many Union guys, at least within the woods, how many Union pushed out that way. First Delaware is the only group to kind of stay here for Union. Look at all these guns facing up.
Grab that flag.
How?
Right there.
Pull out. Everybody to the rear. Let's go. Pull it out.
Ball back, damn it. Ball.
But it looks like Union, their entire line is falling back as CSA goes in 15th Alabama to go in first.
Run, Yankee, run. Run, Yankee, run, little bitch.
Get these fucks, man. They ain't shit. Great.
Again, it just chaos in the woods, kind of hard to tell what's going on. But Union line holds there. 15th Alabama and 2 Corps went in. I think 12th VA did as well. Natty is still cruising. Oh, never mind. Now you got some more spawns from 15th Alabama pushing up.
Flags back. Sergeant Mendez.
I mean, 20 minutes on the clock, hitting defenders down to taking losses. That pace for CSA's, it's looking better. It's looking promising. But Union needs to avoid losses as possible, like these little online these are all online shenanigans, but out-of-line shenanigans that occur over here. This stuff cannot happen on both sides, but especially Union. 12th VAs pushing up, getting close, taking some pop shots.
You just killed mutants. Aim low, boys, aim low.
Because, I mean, when you die out of line or just in skirmishing, I mean, out of line's 5 times the amount of tickets lost for your team if you die alone. Oh, that guy was team killed. And that kill gets CSA down to taking losses. But yeah, 5 times the amount of tickets lost. If you die out of line or by your own, if you're crouching by a lot of people or with 2 to like, I think it's 5 people, or 2 to 4. Don't entirely remember the amount. You're in skirmishing and you lose 3 times the amount. But, I mean, point is much more open for CSA if they want to go on it, which it looks like they're going to push that way now. Colquitt's heading there. Going to try again. And we'll see if Union will try to stop this like last time. Time is starting to become much more of a question.
They aren't pushing out yet. They might be a little slow to do so.
So when the counterattack starts, black timer's going to stop, gold timer's going to begin. Gold timer starts at a different time based on the morale stage of the defenders. Since the Union side's in taking losses, it's going to be a 7-minute gold timer. So if CSA holds for 7 minutes, they will win the game. Union, though, has 7 minutes to counterattack and try and retake the point, which you can see Union is already starting to head out this way. If Union retakes the point, which they're going to have to do to keep fighting, they'll lose the game if CSA just holds it for 7 minutes. But when Union retakes the point, if they're down on tickets, they will regain up to the percentage of tickets that CSA is at. So Union right now has a chance to regain, you know, a 4th to a 3rd of a morale stage right now. And I'm sure they would appreciate that. Iron Brigade pushes out onto the caissons here. Colquitt's holding the point. And so Unions, generally when you're a defending team, you want to try to retake this point quickly. Because obviously you want that black timer to keep ticking. But importantly too, right, Union regains up to where CSA is at. If I'm Union, when I retake the point, I want to be at the highest morale stage that I can be. And as the counterattack happens, people are still getting killed and CSA is dropping. So the longer the counterattack goes, the more deaths CSA has. Union's not going to be able to regain as... They can't go up as high as they would maybe want. So, JD, 15th Alabama, mostly JD though, pushing up onto the artillery caissons where we saw Iron Brigade. They wiped the flag. And CSA has a really nice defensive line here. It's going to be very difficult for Union to retake. Now, the roles are flipped as another note. So, normally the attackers hit final push. That's their final stage. Union is now considered the attacking team, right? They're counterattacking. They're trying to retake the point, so they can hit final push. CSA can hit last stand. That's the defender's normal stage, but they're down defending the point. But Union looks like they're making some moves now, starting to move out of the woods. And we'll see how fiercely CSA wants to defend. Trying to pick up this flag first, they will. CSA starting to charge out of the woods. Their own already knocked a couple guys down, but his second shot is beautiful.
These are our guns. Hold them against
Traitors, goddammit. Fucking traitors. Shoot them, boys. They're right at us. Shoot them.
Colquitt's, some of them looks like pulls off. Actually, it's 12th VA there. Union's made a little dent, but they haven't been able to break through. You still have a good chunk of CSA in the woods. More trickle forwards here from 5th North Carolina. And Lancaster.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
But yeah, Union's almost onto the point. Union tickets don't really matter right now because, right, they're down. They're going to regain up to where CSA's at. They really only matter if they're going to drop down the final push. But Colquitt's still on top of the point. Union has the numbers. They're just not pushing in yet. since the start of the counterattack, CSA has lost half morale, and that's the point of a counterattack.
Take the fence.
Even if Union regains tickets from the counterattack, if you're CSA, as long as you're bringing everyone down, that's a huge part of the counterattack. On top of this, too, right? If you're an attacker and tickets are even with the defenders, you're doing fine. So, sure, it sucks that Union might regain some tickets and the tickets will be even back out, but if you're keeping tickets even as an attacker, you're doing fine. And that's just because of how the final stages work. Attackers hit final push, defenders hit last stand. Last stand, no more respawns. Attackers get infinite spawns. That's a huge disparity. But it looks like CSA is not going to contest this point from the wood line, which is where Colquitt's would need reinforcements from. And the Union side is going to be able to retake this point and regain about a third of a morale stage. Black Timer will continue. And CSA is in a much better place than they were before the counterattack, despite tickets being evened up. You do have a couple CSA guys charging in. I really like this from 12th VA and some 15th Alabama guys, right? Union's regaining tickets. So CSA, you should just throw bodies at the Union, because if you win, you hold, but also, you're losing a bunch of tickets, which means Union can't regain as many. And so, I mean, it looked like Union was going to regain a third of a morale stage. Now they're only going to regain a fourth of a morale stage. Like, that's huge. Although you shouldn't be losing your flag in this. Union's starting to countercharge this. But it looks like flag will get out. So good flag discipline.
Motherfucker.
Northern. Oh, he stopped. Why'd you stop? No. Why'd you... No, you were so good and now you're running. You're giving the flag to the Union. What are you doing? And hateful assault from a mile away. He ran at that pretty early and got it down. That should not have happened. But Union retakes. They barely regain any tickets. Both sides a sliver away from breaking. If Union hits breaking, the defending side, and at that point, CSA can capture point and win automatically. So,
You want to die again, buddy?
oh,
Don't do it for it. Don't do it for it. Don't do it for it.
Oh, it's not about the first quarter. It's about how
It's
long you
not worth
last.
it for it. Don't
Georgia
even go to
sucks
his
a lot
level.
of dick. It is the
His
worst
level.
state in Georgia.
Yeah, see how he's way down there? That's his level.
That's it. Look, get the fuck up,
Look
Butterlegs.
at him. Look at him down there. Oh, you falling over, Epstein.
did Georgia not win?
Stand up.
Guys, get into that.
I'm safe up here.
But I like rocks.
Oh, Georgia did win. Look at that.
Is this your
Anyways,
boyfriend right here, Epstein?
CSA just needs to essentially capture the point. On breaking, they'll win. Very close to that. First Delaware pushing really far forward, right by 2 core. Those bushes, though, make it hard to see on both sides. Jeez, that already shot was very close. You got a couple Union guys pretty far forward. CSA trying to charge them out. 15th Alabama and Colquitt's on Iron Brigade.
Get your fucking loads. They're coming.
You better run.
Shoot down that flag.
Get your loads.
Get your loads, boys.
Good shots, boys. Put him down. Put him down.
Whoever's playing the Fortnite sound effect, it sounds like Fortnite. I haven't played that in a long time. But the issue for Union, I mean, these guys are getting a nice flank, but they are kind of far away. They're not, kind of far away from the point. At least Union team is split up. CSA, I would send a couple guys on the point to pre-cap, but maybe CSA, you know, trying to go for kills. I mean, we'll see what happens when Union hits breaking, how they want to play the game. They have too much time on the clock now, which is a very good thing. But you got some CSA moving over. JD looks like they're just taking a volley. That was a line.
I apologize. I almost shot you.
Hold here.
Oh, I apologize, Cannon.
Oh, it's fine. I was just gonna put a
Keep
big
up the fire.
Yeah, if I don't move, just fucking blast me.
on the line over here. Go quick. Terms included.
So, good. I like to see the Union left shift back towards the center here. Iron Brigade, good move from them. Some PA guys with them as well.
Independent top of the hill. Independent fire.
They're not on point, but, you know, they're pretty dang near close to it now.
Right up that hill.
I mean, only like JMP might be on it. Maybe Byerly as well. But the whole CSA team has left the woods, opting to go for the open field here. Presume they're just going to run up and try to hold the straight fence, if anything. Have Union charge out at them. I mean, CSA could charge through the woods, but they'd have to charge through Union by trying to cap from the open field here. Maybe they're hoping Union charges out at them. We'll see. But you do have CSA starting to inch down. 12th VA.
Hey, some of y'all can come this way. Fire these fuckers.
Oh, I got one for you. Since Tactical ain't here. Oh,
Hey, some of y'all. Hey.
And so a Union team, at least mostly together. I don't know what they're exactly doing in the woods per se.
Open in the open.
Alright, CSA, it's breaking first. Union's going to follow shortly. Looks like they're just forming a line. I was like, the interesting spot. 12th VA is pushing onto the point. They're starting to cap it. Close range fighting with Iron Brigade here. That already shot knocks Union down the break, and so if CSA caps, they win. And here comes the rest of the CSA team moving from the hill. Union has to push out now. There is no time to delay. We must attack. Unless Union doesn't want any more casualties.
Shoot them.
Never mind, here they come.
Take a step back.
Union is really hitting the CSA left, but that's not on point. Isn't enough.
Keep go to point, 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 go to point. There's no way they're still camping. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Let's go.
So with a nick of time, Union are able to stop the cap on part of CSA. Nice shot from CSA Artie, though. And Union side has won the charge. 2 CSA flags down. 3. And that's huge. Tickets still fairly even, if not slightly in Union's favor.
Get them all, man. I'm gonna get them all for you too, buddy. What's this?
Oh yeah, get him. Holy crap, yeah.
Woo! Nice Artie shot. So, that's a huge hold for Union. Tickets still fairly even, though. Uh-oh. The big D dies to bird power.
Well,
The officers are holding the line.
You mean the mats are crazy. Running back to the trees, running back to the trees.
Permission to go grab their flag.
Yeah, can you get ours, please?
Yeah, Yankees are off point. Yankees are on there already. Look at him, all their flags over there. You see that?
Archer, permission to go grab them.
So, I mean, this is going to be a couple minute downtime just waiting for CSA to go back up. CSA could charge in to try to get the flags, or, which it looks like only 2 of them are down. But CSA could charge in to get the flags and just try to win on point, or they could sit back and shoot it out. They've got time. The thing is, too, Union is most likely just going to be forced to sit in the open field just because they need to be on point. They don't need to be on point. They might keep some distance and hold in the woods like they did last time if they're trying to avoid casualties, but CSA... Oh, there goes Union. Yeah, they're pulling out. No, it makes sense. Union's in completely open field. CSA could just spread out across here and have amazing shots on them. So Union, it's a good idea to back off. Now, CSA could run up and get this last flag of theirs if they want. It's going to probably take them 2-3 minutes or so to push up. You do have some 1st Delaware guys skirmishing for Union, though. There's some CSA forming up on the right. So, we'll see what CSA wants to do. Again, that's the beauty of the early cap is... I mean, you give yourself a lot more time.
What about Nemo?
So it's not always the best thing to do. Like, if you're up by a lot of tickets, there's a lot of time, you shouldn't be doing it, but that also should not be happening. But this is a perfect game with no bugs and issues whatsoever.
Can I try to retrieve the flag?
So CSA forming up across the field. For the most part, I mean, you do have some CSA in the woods. JD's going that way, but if they charge in on their own, they're not going to be able to do a whole lot. I mean, next charge, both sides are going to get very close to their, if not in their final stages, assuming we see a charge next. But CSA is just wasting time right now, assuming they're not forming up. I mean, get into a shootout or something at least. They could still be forming up, though. A couple first Delaware guys have engaged with
You got a friendly line behind. Fall back.
JD.
Mad Dog, come on, fall back.
Zoom
Fall
review.
back.
Zoo trying to corral him in here. I mean, Union can't afford any ticket losses. Yes, they can't either, but it's more important for the defending side just because they have less tickets overall. It's much more impactful for them to do something. 2 corps shifting from the center to the left.
I think it's directly front north.
Yeah.
So they're going to put pressure from that side. Union lines are starting to completely fall back. And you have movements from CSA through the open field to get on point. CQB shifting there with 15th Alabama.
Last day, let's do it, boys.
It looks like that flag was picked up. No, Roll Tide. Screw Roll Tide. I don't know what the anti-chant of that is. But go blue.
Shifting right, looks like.
Shoot them out. You have the better rifles. Shoot them.
Pushing out.
Got him.
They're pushing out.
So,
Come on in, come on, Yankee.
CSA on point. Union forced to move out of the woods. Meanwhile, JD, I don't know where 2 corps went. It looks like they made a pop back out. Are now charging in, but here comes Union.
We're not defending here. You need to get up more.
Move up, get up more, get up more, get into it, bro.
Push over fence.
Go home, Yankee. Go home, Yankee.
Keep pushing. Die. Keep pushing. You suck. Stay there. Keep pushing.
Union's going to hit last stand first. They're winning the charge. They need to wipe CSA flags and get them the final push right now, though, or else they might not make it.
Yeah, you're done.
CSA needs to back off from all engagements right now. They can't hit final push right now. The thing is, CSA hits final push, that clock is going to drop a couple minutes and just put a little more stress on CSA. Right now, Union hitting last stand, no more respawns for them. So,
We're in the woods. In the woods.
the Union just needs, Union should really be trying to push CSA into final push right now. They can't hide, because if they hide, you're giving CSA a couple extra minutes, and CSA, you're going to give them time to form up. And, I mean, they just pushed right back on the point. I don't know why these guys are stringing in, though. Why are you charging?
Fellas, look. Hey, fellas, shoot at the Yanks come at us.
I can get one to sit on point, but why are you charging in on your own, just going to die out of line and hit your team down the final push? I don't know if it was this guy here, but, I mean, CSA lost a minute or two. I don't know if it's going to make much of an impact, but if the round was a lot closer, that could be impactful. Union charging in. CSA trying to cap it for a 3rd time.
Watch these holes on our left.
Hold the gaps.
Fuck all y'all bitches doing shit.
What's up, losers? You loading? Huh? You just load in? You get your bayonet?
There's a Yankee flag right here. There's a Yankee flag right here.
Yanks, keep them all dead, boys.
Gabagool!
Oh,
Gabagool! Watch the
Yankee.
Follow the west!
Another dead
Watch
Yankee.
the friendlies! Brace west! Fuck these guys! Brace west, gentlemen! Brace west! Sit it down! Sally out!
Move. Stop and go.
Union still got about 15, 20 guys left.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. You lose. Good day, sir.
Stop them while they're down, boys.
Good day, sir. You lose. You lose.
Let's go. We gotta get out of here.
Sir.
We gotta get out of here.
You lose. Good day,
And
sir.
CSA is going to get a very good win here on the first round.
I'm just gonna go. Excuse me.
And that'll do it. So CSA committed to a very simple strategy of we're just going to sit back and shoot it out from distance. And I mean, it was working. They were getting a ticket lead. They just did not have enough time. And so how do you give yourself more time? You early cap. And that's what CSA did. Union, for the most part, retook relatively quickly. But, I mean, CSA just did this exactly how you should. And eventually CSA was able to take it. It was a very close match, or ending, don't get me wrong. Both sides being in their final stages. It's a close match, but CSA at least felt like they, once the early cap happened, it felt like they had control of the match. Because for a while it felt like time was going to become a major issue. But CSA played it right. You early cap, you bring both sides down, and then CSA had plenty of time to win the game from there, and they just kept shooting it out. They always had a slight ticket lead. And the charges, Union could never find a way to get a ticket lead out of those. But good first match. We'll see you all shortly for round 2. And here we are with the start of our second map, the West Woods. Server pop right now is 237. Union up by 9 right now. And unlike last map where we had artillery, that is not the case this round. So our infantry in balance of 9 in favor of Union is what it is. So this map was a 25% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. Devs gave 10% more tickets to the defenders in that update 2-3 months ago. Probably 3-4 almost at this point. But the Union has a 15% ticketed advantage. Weapons on this map. Union has the 7th Michigan with the Springfield 61. And they have the 72nd Pennsylvania with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61. CSA defense, on the other hand, they've got the 3rd South Carolina with the Enfield or the Springfield 61. And they have the 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters with the option of the Enfield, the Springfield 55, and NCOs have the Whitworth with the scope. So, West Woods, it is... it's a woods. There's going to be chaos. Union generally like to hit the CSA left. That's why you see this whole CSA team moving over here. And we'll zoom in a second. But Union generally likes to hit this side and push CSA all the way back to this snake fence that they have near their spawn. And then CSA, if they get pushed back here, will hold that. Point of contentions here. Union might early cap if CSA sits back, but of course we'll see how the round plays out. I haven't seen this map in a long time. Last time I saw this map was for a Grant campaign, and the CSA defense was just trying to take as minimal casualties as possible, so they all died out of line the whole match. It was something to behold. You can ask Red from the 59th New York about that, because he commentated with me for that. But to start off this match, CSA holding the left side of this map, really grouped up as a team. Union kind of going to the right a little bit, but most of their team, rather, is hitting in the center. Forward first is Banners in 5th New Hampshire. They're going to hit the side of this. A lot of trees, some defilades and stuff that can make it hard to see where you're going. And here's our first contact. CSA looking a little more prepared for the engagement than Union, holding that line pretty well. Granted, you're defending, so especially in the woods, you gotta kind of expect the attackers to hit at any moment. But this line, you got 12th VA holding the extreme right, JD in the center, with 2 Corps and Colquitt's on the left, and the extreme left is 15th Alabama.
Keep shooting, boys. Aim for the back buckle. Aim for the back buckle.
Meanwhile, opposite side of things, for Union, we saw 5th New Hampshire and Banners a moment ago charge in. We got 59th New York on the right side with 1st Delaware to their left. Center of the line, you got the 5th North Carolina and I Corps. And then Banners, Iron Brigade, and the 5th New Hampshire. So the shootout at least is commencing for now.
What the fuck are you doing? Independent.
Independent fire on the west.
these shootouts,
Smoke.
I mean, we'll see how it favors. Again, we can just look at both sides' frontline view here. It's hard to see what's going on in front of you, that's for sure. So, opposite side of things, at least CSA, I mean, it's a beautiful thing in the woods here.
If you're not colors, get up there.
Banners at the independent. Keep fire. Banners move. Banners.
So, CSA line has kind of shifted here in the two different parts, almost getting around this Union left side. But Union could potentially take advantage if they realize how close they are. Both sides are on a little bit of a defilade here, which you do have banners starting to get around that defilade and fire some close range shots at 12th VA. Zoo's getting the closest here.
They're right to your right, too. They're moving to our right.
And so, I mean, Union's getting around the side here. They are putting themselves on point, which early capping this early in the match when there's plenty of time left. Both sides have plenty of tickets and it's fairly even. An early cap would not be bad for Union just because CSA is in a position that they like. Early capping would force them out of that position to engage in melee, which, as a defender in the woods, that generally doesn't favor you too well.
But watch the flank at the right time. Hey,
As the great slaver Obi-Wan Kenobi said, I have the high ground. I have the high ground, Yankee. Got that line?
There they are, boys.
And that's banners shifting around. They're now off a point, but they are behind the enemy. Not bringing a flag with them.
Officer, officer.
Flag, stay behind the tree. Boys, get that flag down. Get that flag down. On the tree to the left, Aaron, to the left.
But banners have kind of isolated themselves from the rest of the team, but again, they got a nice flanking position. Union slightly up on tickets.
Oh God, something's wrong with that guy.
And I mean, unlike last round too, right? Union winning right away. And I mean, CS is halfway through a morale stage in 5-6 minutes. So, I mean, the pace for the Union side is very good right now. CSA concentrating a lot of their forces on this right side now, seeing that banner flank, which banners have backed off.
They're going east.
He was correct, they did run left, boys. We're good. Real left, boys.
Solran and Bigfoot, maybe just pull back a little bit so you're not...
And some of these CSA guys, 12th VA and 15th Alabama guys are rambling up into the Union line. What are they doing? Here comes a couple more guys, so it is a charge, just very spread out.
Up here, boys.
I got your back.
Heal.
No, that's
He's
not
got
what
cheddar
Jesus
box.
wants.
Heal. Come on, Mickey. Heal. You're dead. Heal.
Nice.
So that's one Union flag right now. These I-Corps guys don't even realize what's going on to their left. Now they do. So good push up from the CSA team, very organized. They got a flag down. They're going to keep cruising. 5th North Carolina trying to get involved.
Your friends are dead.
Kill them all. Kill them all. Witness me.
Fucking idiot.
Fuck you, bigot.
And that is a clean wipe there. So Union down one, maybe 2 flags. I don't know if that's looks like it was a Union flag down, but I mean, the charges for CSA, if we're going to do that, I mean, time is definitely not an issue anymore, but if you're CSA, you need to try to find a way to get a ticket lead, which, I mean, they all pushed up together. They wiped a Union group that they outnumbered, but is not helping them in the tickets, which is what War of Rights comes down to in the end.
Reform.
Can y'all get that flag up there?
So both sides starting to reform. If I were CSA, I would try to hold up on the flag. Now it's at a forward position in ground that might not be of your choosing, but if you can keep the Union flags down and prevent respawns, you know, that's huge because Union main spawn is not too far away. But if you create, you know, if one of the companies can't spawn guys in the field, they got to spawn guys back. And, you know, that's just guys trickling forward into the fight, which means Union doesn't have as many firepower or as much firepower as they would necessarily want. CSA, though, does want to hold that. Some going in, that being 15th Alabama.
Right here, soldier right here. Brace.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, cheddar Bob. You got cheddar Bob.
Mine.
Now get the fuck out of my way so I can shoot, Momo.
Union, fall back.
And so that flag has a 5-minute despawn timer on it, so Union will get it back after 5 minutes, assuming no one picks it up. Union was able to get this flag back. Kel, good job getting the flag back there. Union team is formed back up. And I mean, in the woods, chaos happens. And I mean, any team, if you think about it, can turn into the attacker. So, both sides resetting. JD is the only group not with CSA right now. They're close. Well, they're starting to push up.
Hey. I'm a sword wielder.
Sorry, I blew you up.
Yeah, this is the remnants of Yankee Southeast.
And so, I mean, if you're Union, you got to be pretty happy on time. Tickets even, you're doing great.
I got rebels behind me.
That was kind of suck. You lost the flag, but not the hugest deal in the world right now. Losing flags is obviously it can hurt you in the fight, but it can kill your time. And so, I mean, if Union's doing good on time, you can sit back and leave the flag down for the 5 minutes, wait for it to spawn, and then spawn it back in and move. But looks like Union's starting to have some movements here, but CSA's charging again. You would think CSA's attacking in this map.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Shut your friend, dipshit.
Blow your loads, boys. Blow your loads.
Yeah, get your load. Yeah, hold your
Burn in
load.
hell, Burn in hell, Constitution.
So, CSA is, I mean, they're continuing to charge through to try to find a way to get a ticket lead. They have not yet. There's still more Union alive. It looks like Sussy Brigade here. Next to them pushing up. Which, I think CSA is behind them.
Horse's extended warranty. I'm here to talk about your horse's extended... Behind us! Shut up, make us survive! Fuck me!
Nice.
And so, Union is down 2 flags right now. Looks like that third one over there probably got picked up, and it's down again. 5-minute timer resets. And appreciate the attempt that at least gets back a little closer. CSA is barely up on tickets right now. And I mean, that's the crazy part. CSA's kind of dominated around, but it don't matter. So Union will reform. You have a group back here vying. Iron Brigade, 5th New Hampshire. I remember playing this map in pubs, and me and a guy, we just, yeah, with military, and we just broke the fence, and we just made a hole for it. And then our team used the hole to spawn in and go to point. It was awesome. Peak War of Rights gaming right there. Because you can stab and break the fences after enough stabs. It takes a while, but it's kind of funny.
Good fucking shit, Trumpy.
Good boy. Good job.
So, we will see how it goes.
I have a feeling.
Union's reforming. Again, time is not an issue. And, I mean, Union teams grouped up for the most part. CSA, they got to make sure they stick together. They've been doing well because they've stuck together and charged into the Union together. And Union's been not really spread out. They just aren't all reacting at the same time because CSA's been attacking, and just the left side of your line gets hit in the woods, you might not know until CSA's on top of you, and you've seen that a couple times already.
Wheel
southeast, you can make.
Wheel right, wheel right.
But you can see here comes Union out of the woods.
Stay on the line, boys. Stay on the line. Get on the line.
30 men there, boys.
It would not be my fault.
Tally ho, Sheps!
Ice field,
on the
man.
west.
Just killed him.
Make sure you're picking up the fucking flags if they fall. Break,
Hey, Zach, I
reload,
have
pick
that
it up,
extra
damn
beer
it.
in my pocket if you want it, buddy.
And I mean, is CSA picking it up?
It's a great strategy.
They are kind of wrapping around the CSA team right now. Some CSA have seen, but CSA is very spread out right now. 12th VA is going to be first to contact, but they're by themselves.
Hold here. Right here, boys. Fire.
Oh my god! Yankee!
Hello, Yankee boy.
GI! You don't belong here, GI! Your politicians are sending you to your death,
Got your flag, boys.
And that's a clean wipe there. Flag is down for CSA. JD is now rushing in to try to reinforce, but again, if CSA just goes in independently, Union has a huge window here. I mean, CSA is only barely up on tickets despite wiping Union a couple times. So both sides dropped and taking losses at the exact same time. Union's going to break through and get their flags. You have a rear push by CQB, though. They're going to be able to pick up 12th VA's flag. But hey, that's about as good as you can get if you're Union side here. You still got a CSA group. Looks like they're trying to go in now. 2 core.
Come on, boys! Get that goddamn flag! Go for it! Go, boys!
Get it, Mike.
Deny the flag, deny the flag.
There you go, boys.
We got it. Good job, guys. Fuck these guys.
That's a huge win from Union there. Union has just did what CSA's been doing the whole round.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
And so a couple flags are down in the mix.
That's enemy.
Behind us. Behind us.
So Union's going to be able to recover that one. Looks like you got another flag down by Cheddar Bob. And then you have a 4th Union flag, which Jam is by. So Union flag should be recoverable. Same with CSA side outside of the flag that's down there. You have 12th VA who's back into the fight here. Your point. And Iron Brigade sitting across. And so we'll see who wants to strike first next.
Your government has sent you here to die, GI. Go home, GI. Go home, GI. Sit down, GI.
Your government has abandoned you, GI. Go home, GI. Go home, GI. Bayonet will not save you. I'm not going in there.
So a couple 12th VA guys going forward. Looks like maybe trying to recover that down flag. But Union reinforcement slams in and beats all 4 of them. So Union charging in on point. 2 different charges kind of happening right now.
Get that flag. Yeah, get that flag. Get it. Hey, shoot that man.
So that's a flag down over there. A mix of CSA trying to hold in on this left side, kind of Union all around in 15th Alabama. Let's both sides really spread out here right now. It just be the woods. Both sides very close to breaking. CSA still slightly ahead, but it's not by much. So attackers are still in a very good spot right now. Never mind. Tickets are very even now. CSA need to avoid hitting breaking. I think Union's on point right now. Union is on point. CSA should be able to contest. Which it looks like these Union guys are getting up and close on these CSA guys. Colquitt's here. 15th Alabama as well. If I were these Union guys, I'd charge in. If you see the points being capped by your guys right now, if you charge in and hit and they're breaking, you can just finish the round right now. How do you miss?
Get your bayonets on, boys. Reform.
Northwest.
Union should not early cap, though, if CSA is barely taking losses. Because, right, both sides flip. Union could, as a defender, if they early cap, could be hit into last stand. If CSA retakes, they'd win the game.
I also missed it.
So, Union misses the window there. You have a couple stragglers charging it out over here. This might hit either side to breaking.
You know you cannot win this war. Your rich leaders grow richer while you're dying in the swamp, GI.
Missed. Anyways. CSA holding on top of point because they have to defend it. I mean, you can back off the point a little bit if you're CSA. But you can't go too far away just because if Union caps on CSA breaking or last stand, they will win the game. And Union team, here they come. And you just see the chaos.
Oh shoot, that's my teammate. Oh, wait. Counter-charge! Get up! Come at me, rebels. They're still coming. Come here, you rebels.
So Union is prevailing on point. Can see that through the cap. CSA flags have been kept back. That's this group here. Who is flanking the long way? CQB. I mean, they're going a long way around. I mean, we'll see what they can do. Very risky, though. CSA's got about another 15 seconds before they gotta go.
Guys, what the fuck is this? Come on.
Good shit. Yeah.
CSA still slightly up on tickets.
Let's go. South, guys. There's a whole line southwest. Move. But quite. Find him, kill him.
Fuck, there's a whole line right there. Independent fire. Yeah,
That's just what I am. Get over
here, boys.
Oh, we got a charge, fella.
You do got a charge.
Rambo's coming in.
I don't know if you noticed, but we got a charge, fella.
Tactical is preaching.
They're gonna win unless we get them up.
Oh, they're right there.
What is CSA doing? What? CQB's the only group to go in, and they don't have a whole lot of guys.
Here they come.
They do surprise them, though. What's?
Come get the damn bayonet.
How did they not make it? What the heck? How did Unions not win?
It shall rise again.
That.
Kill him. Hey, get off our point, you son of a bitch. You got paid for
All right, this match is still live. Both sides about to drop into their final stage. Flags are going to be very important for both sides. More importantly, Union. And CSA drops first, so if a CSA guy dies, he don't come back. If you were dead, you spawn back in. So CSA's got a whole wave of guys left. So how they die don't matter. Union, on the other hand, their next stage final push, infinite spawns, but you saw the clock drop to 2:31. So CSA at this point just needs to knock down these Union flags. And if Union can keep respawning guys in, CSA's not going to be able to hold. But they have to wipe the flags, knock them down, and then Union's going to have to spawn main. And that, you know, adds another 30, 45 seconds to the clock.
Don't bother with their flags.
Sorry. The time it takes for a Union guy to get involved, it adds another 30, 45 seconds to it. And that's huge. So CSA's formed up. They have to charge. Union flag discipline's important here. And here comes CSA. They have to charge in. And Union flags leaving immediately. Good on them. Oh, one got dropped by Ned. That was a good kill. Meanwhile, Union going out of their main spawn, gunning it in. Every CSA guy that dies, it's a huge kill. Tickets don't matter for either side. It doesn't matter where you're at when you die. And here they go.
Oh, fuck your pistol, boy! Fuck your guy! Come here, boy! Broken everything!
This is never over. I do accept your surrender. I accept your
We're still in this, boys.
I shot him. I shot him, Slumpy.
We're Gucci.
Let's go.
The amount of bodies on point. Union is starting to take it. And it looks like CSA is going to get wiped. So Union gets a win on a map. They generally do. But, you know, CSA kept it aggressive. CSA did real good early on. And with how dominant Warrior were, you would almost expect them to get a good amount more ticket lead out of that. But they only barely got a ticket lead out of it. And that's just unfortunate for the CSA side. Again, if you're Union, as long as you keep the tickets even, you're doing great. And Union, for the most part, did that tonight. I don't know how CSA was able to retake the point. They waited way too long. They literally waited till the absolutely last second to make that happen. So, yeah. With that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're on mobile, hype the video up. It's a button down there as well. Helps boost the video a little bit for smaller creators. But if you want to support the channel more than that, you can hit the join button beneath the video as well. You can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. We have our Discord and Clips channel in the description alongside a couple other things. And if you're playing in this match, recording or uploading later, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment. Anyways, I appreciate you all. Could not do this without you guys. Means the world. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.